Oh, so okay, people, this is a rough trial run, seeing how this goes. First time I'm actually doing something like this, but this is HerTruth.HisTruth, platform where you just get to talk about basically whatever's going on, relationship-wise, friendship-wise, allow Black people. Basically, I want to make this platform where basically anyone can come in, we can have a conversation and just talk. That's it. I want people to be very respectful. And the stream actually doesn't work without, without you guys, without the participation, questions, and answers. Give me a quick second because I'm about to just let people on Facebook and my other group know that we are live. If you want to join the discussion and get in on the Zoom, I'm actually watching my Facebook group on the live. Just type in you want to come in, and I'll send you the information for you to come in. You'll be able to talk and give your truth. Look for my co-host. Where is Jessica at? So,
Can you hear me? Oh, there you go.
yes, now I can hear you.
Okay.
Hold on. First time, people, we're working this out. If at first you don't succeed, blame Jessica.
Never.
Jessica, why can you see me? I cannot see you.
Yeah, I can see you.
All I see is
You can see me?
nope. All I see is your name. I think that was the enable video.
Is there something else I gotta hit? Because I only have mute at the bottom of my thing. It doesn't say anything.
Oh, let me see what we're working with.
And chat.
What the heck did I just do? Oh, yeah, I had to bring you to a panelist, not just a attendee. So I'm telling you, I'm working this out. See, there we go. We working this thing out.
Jesus Christ.
People know how I do. I'm a little late to the party. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm trying to do it. I think somebody hold my doorbell. If I don't come back, call the cops. Oh, because I was sitting my phone down.
That's right. The other day was out, I had fun with that. I was like, you fried. Yeah, you all over the place. Yeah. You were on sleep. You went out. That's you, all night.
Sorry, y'all, I'm thirsty. It's just juice though, I promise. Sorry, y'all, I'm thirsty. It's just juice though.
Don't believe her.
Hush, hurry up.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had to get back other people's baby.
Mm.
The red, so really, Mark? The red Solo cup? I'm done.
It's juice.
I don't believe nothing no one says right now.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay. So, me and Jess, we're going to start talking about the good old man future. Then hopefully we'll be able to get through to Jada and Will, see how much time we got left. We can talk about that crazy debacle of a mess. Like I said, if anybody has questions, please put it in the YouTube chat. I'm watching it. And if you want to be part of the discussion, hit me up and we'll be able to get you in there. So Jess, so how do you feel about future? This is going to be interesting because see, this is coming from a woman's perspective. When I start talking, my perspective is going to be completely crazy. Just let y'all know, I'm a very logical brother. I throw my emotions kind of to the left. So some of the stuff I say is going to be cringeworthy, but you cannot say I'm wrong.
I mean, how I feel about him? Well, considering I have my own personal future.
See, truth. Let's go. It's gonna get juicy up in here.
I mean, okay, so in my defense, I didn't know he was the future at first, but lesson learned. I don't particularly care for him because I don't know him personally, none of us do, but how the media is spinning it, he's not taking care of any of his children. And it's not said by just one baby mother, it's said by multiple. So my thing as a female, because they're in the public eye, if you hear it from one person, I'm not saying believe everything you hear, but if it starts to be a pattern where the conversation is he don't take care of his children, why would you keep having kids as a female with somebody you know has a reputation of not taking care of their kids? So that's where I come from with that.
So this is an interesting question, because the question that I want to ask people is, does the blame always lie in the man? Because I hear a lot of articles bashing Future don't take care of his kids, Future got another woman pregnant, and it seems like a lot of animosity is put on the man. And that was one of the topics I was wanting to talk about, is baby mama, baby daddy. Because I think that, especially in today's society, a lot of blame is put on the man. You're not taking care of your kid. You're not doing this. But at the same time, these women are actively and seeking out this man that they know don't take care of kids. So where should the blame really lie?
Both.
Why? Because it sounds
Because
bad.
as a man, if you know that you're not going to take care of a child, why reproduce? There's different ways you could go. Use a condom, have a vasectomy. If you know you don't want to be tied to the responsibility of of taking care of kids. And females, it goes the same thing. Birth control, make sure he uses a condom. Don't get involved with somebody you know you could potentially have a child with that is not going to handle their business, because you know media is already telling you he does not taking care of his kids. So it's both.
That's very interesting, because I might be a little biased just because I am a man. And the reason why I want to be a little bit biased is for this particular reason. And women, please don't come after me and try to shoot me or kill me. I feel like women are the gatekeepers to society. And what does that mean? Without the women, society dies. So that's why in the conscious community, they will say the black woman's God, because without the woman, nothing happens. So the reason I say that is because the woman is the gatekeeper. It's almost like we're playing soccer. And the woman has the goal, which is the womb. Y'all supposed to be blocking out all the crazy nonsense, but for some reason, cute dude with some money can come through and you just lay down. The ball goes through, it scores, everyone's happy for a second, and then it's like, God damn, I done fucked up. So, should the woman have a little bit more to blame since she is the gatekeeper?
If she knows, yeah. If she knows and you're choosing to be with somebody that you know has a bad reputation, absolutely. But if she don't know, like, take my situation. I didn't know. My son's father told me he only had one child. And because I worked 2 jobs and was full-time in college, I didn't have time to pay attention. I was a woman on her shit trying to get my business taken care of. But if you choose to fall for somebody and you know for a fact that they ain't no good, you get what you get.
Okay, true that. But men do, and I think I'm excluding y'all bum ass niggas out too. And I don't understand why the bummiest niggas has a billion kids. I'm talking about the bummiest dudes. I'd be like, God, as much as men don't like needles, how do y'all keep just? I don't get it. Dad, come on. Like just said, there's 1,000 ways not to get a chick pregnant, but for some reason, y'all just want to just go in there and shoot up the club. Y'all are like mass murderers. Just go in there, shoot up the club, then leave. There's nobody arresting y'all or nothing. Look, I'm to the point that I think we might have to be like damn China. We might have to put a limit on some of these people and reproducing. You got more than about 4 kids you don't take care of. Yeah, we might have to put, the chastity belt on your ass. Obviously, you have a weapon and you don't know how to use it, and you're causing a whole lot of damage. So if a man has the weapon to reproduce, do you think that it should be more of a, because we know if he don't pay child support, then he can go to jail. But should it be more of a criminal act than just child support for a bunch of men that would just recklessly go and have kids? Should it? Because they have something that can produce at will. Now, see, a woman can only get pregnant once, then it takes 9 months. In that 9 months, a man can produce a kid almost every single day. Now, I'm saying,
Again, I have one of those.
yeah, I understand. So I'm saying, should a man be held criminally responsible, not just on a child support level? I'm talking about as a criminal matter because, how can I say this? You're acting recklessly. It's a reckless act. I would love for my boy Marvis to come in here and chime in and really say some shit. But yeah. So what do you think about that?
I don't know, man. That one I've got nothing.
Oh, what happened?
mean,
How I stumped you? Listen. I told you, like, my mind is goes left. He's being reckless with his, with his weapon.
absolutely, and it damages the children that needs that male figure around, and they're not there. So I don't know if I could say I believe criminal stuff should be involved, or but
Well, we got to get people back. We got to get some people back in line. If this was China, I say off with their heads. Or maybe if we start chopping off a couple genitals, people might, people might get it together.
listen, I'm for whatever works. If it means there aren't any children out here damaged, do what you got to do.
So
if that's the answer, chop it off. I ain't mad at it.
Now you heard this. So if you want to talk to Jessica, let's let you know she will chop it off if you mess it up. If you mess up, then she will Lorena Bobbitt your ass.
Nah, I just learned my lesson from the first time. If I'm too busy for a relationship, don't do it. I was too busy, so I didn't pay attention. And I got caught slipping. Well, not me. He got caught slipping, but.
Well, you kind of got caught. You kind of got caught too, because he definitely slipped up at you. Woo.
True. But again, you live and you learn. At least I could say I only have one.
True that.
So.
True. You learned your lesson at one. I know some.
I absolutely did.
Went 4 or 5, and he's still like, oh, maybe he's gonna change tomorrow.
Yeah,
He's about 5 kids deep. You think he gonna change tomorrow? Listen, I got somebody right now with a follower.
Oh, I know they out there. But see, that all ties into something different. When women accept stuff like that, they're broken. That's a whole nother topic.
Oh, well, it kind of goes into the baby mama, baby daddy topic. Because why are women having kids by these men that they know are worthless?
They're broken. We got daddy issues that aren't resolved. We're not going to therapy. Too many Black people are afraid to go to therapy because they taught what happens in the house stays in the house. So we don't properly deal with our issues. We have low self-esteem. This is so many different reasons, and you just want to feel like somebody wants you. They want to touch you. So you settle for anything. And it's unfortunate, but it happens.
But can the same be said about the men that are producing?
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely. I know.
Absolutely.
With daddy issues, with like mommy issues. We haven't even talked about a lot of people that have been touched when they was younger.
Absolutely.
And we could talk about, just society at whole pushing a agenda on us, making the man feel like he could just go out and just have kids, and that's it. As long as you pay a little $100 a week, then you good. I know men like that right now. Island men. Damn, did I feel that? That bad, Jamaica. Oh, see, I'm slipping up again. But I know a bunch of island men that will have, me breed them up As long as they come through, give them little Jordans to feed, bless them with some bread, they'll come through like the movie said. Come in, I pick my son up today, I come back next week and pick him up again next week. Do you feel that it should be more than monetary?
Absolutely. I honestly, in my situation personally, because I know what my child goes through, and I'm here in the thick of it every single day. Yes, money is important because you have to feed your kid. Kids grow, they need clothes. But if my son could get time, that would make a world of difference for him. Time is important. Instilling good values in your children, things that they can remember.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so both are important to have, but if I had to choose one, I would choose time for my son.
Okay, so this is another question. What if a man was there but cannot support financially?
Well, what's the reason?
Listen, these are just questions. Maybe the man. Okay. Let me frame it right. What if
Okay.
the man just came out of jail and he can't get a job, but he's like, yo, I will be there, but I can't give no money.
What did he go to jail for?
Listen, not even too goddamn specific.
No,
The man is
listen,
there,
see,
the
with
man
me, you gotta
comes-
be specific because I'm a female that don't deal with foolery. So if you getting locked up because you selling drugs and now all you have to offer me is you could be here and lay on my couch and scratch your ass, I got nothing for you. Now, if you going to jail because somebody tried to rape your kid and you tried to hurt them, or someone tried to hurt your wife or something of that nature, then okay, I get it, I got you. But if you're just doing stupid stuff to do stupid stuff, yeah, nah. You can't stay in my house.
Oh, but he's there.
Okay, be there for your kid, but you can't stay at my house.
Oh, so he could come pick the kid up. He just
Absolutely, be there for your kid, but not in my house. Why am I going? I can struggle by myself. Why am I gonna take care of another person?
Okay.
That's more water, more lights. Nah, no.
Wait a second.
No.
Wait.
No.
Wait. Let me frame it. Hold on.
No.
Wait, let me frame it right. Okay.
Okay.
What if a man's here? You don't work, but it's like, yo, I'm gonna be the best male housewife ever. Cook.
Oh, so you're gonna be the best bum ever? No.
Wait a second.
No.
Wait. I swear, I wish I had the article. The article said more men are doing more of the so-called women jobs now because women make more money. So that kind of goes into the baby mama and baby daddy thing. So when you find a dude, you hit him up and he's like, yo, listen, babe, you know what I mean? I ain't got nothing but love for you, baby. The old LL line.
No.
I
go for goals and ambition. Because then guess what? What if I lose my job? I take this man there, I lose my job tomorrow, then what?
Baby, we're gonna struggle together.
Nah, I'm not sleeping in my car. I'm not going into no bug infested shelter. No. So I need to be able to lean on you if I fall apart. Like that's what relationships are, teamwork. I'm not doing this by myself.
Listen.
No.
Listen, we got the crackhead. Now we see that crackhead love is real. They've been struggling.
Well,
they've been trying to get that
me
hit.
personally, whatever anyone else want to do, I respect it. Do what you feel you need to do. But me personally, no.
God.
No. Sorry.
Where the love at?
I'm about teamwork. If I gotta do it by myself, what I need you for?
Hold on. What you just said?
If I have to do it by myself, what do I need you for? Again, that's extra lights, extra grocery I'm buying because I have another grown person who is able-bodied. You're not handicapped but disabled in any way. Like, what do I need you for?
I'm saying though, you know what I mean?
No.
But listen, but it's a little bit less off you because, you know what I mean? Because I'm there. I'll be there. So when you come home to rub your feet.
Yeah, so you're using more of my lights when I could get childcare for my child and make sure none of my lights is on.
So wait a second.
So I save money. No.
Yeah, wait a second.
Again, me personally, I ain't doing it. Kudos to anybody else that like that lifestyle, but me personally, I won't.
Wait a second. So the baby boy ain't going. The baby boy mentality ain't gonna work.
Jody ain't taking my car. No, Jody ain't taking my car.
Yeah, but he loves you. But
I don't
he
care.
got all the love. He got all the love for you.
Love you too, but I'ma love you over there. I'ma love you over there. Go over there.
Baby mom, you hear these people? Baby mama, baby daddy. Oh my gosh, this topic can get real deep. So, so I just said, the man got nothing but love. Most women ain't trying to hear that. They like, I could get love, but I need more than a little love. You gotta show me a little something. Right?
You're asking me if that's what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I need somebody that could bring something to the table. Because like I said, again, if I fall apart tomorrow, what are we going to do? We both going to be stuck like that? That's crazy to me.
Listen, what if he's bringing what if he's bringing that magic stick? What if he's bringing 12?
Guess what? You know what? I can go online and order me the finest toys out there with a USB cord, so I ain't got to worry about batteries dying.
We're having this conversation no more.
You asking me my personal opinion? I'm just saying.
Listen, I speak for all brothers. Well, I speak for most brothers. No, I'm gonna speak for all brothers because brothers, we ain't beating no damn toy. I don't care how much Viagra, Cialis, y'all can sit up here and claim all this stuff. I do. Listen, man. Listen, I done seen some things girls can sit on something and next you know they are to the moon. They'll jump out to see. I'm like, oh, you want me to go after that? Nah, I'm good.
I mean,
I'm good.
I don't know.
Baby mama, baby daddy. It's funny how we use these terms. I don't like the term baby mama, baby daddy. I would say
I don't either. It's ugly, but it is what it is.
Well, no, because I would say my child's mother, because you are, my child's mother.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a way to not make it seem so bad when society has made it seem that having a kid and not being with the parent is so bad?
I don't get too hung up on that. Like, would I personally have preferred to be married first? Yes, but it didn't happen. That's not what God designed for me. So it is what it is. And I'm not going to, solely blame that on God. I made my choices as well. But I've also seen people who are married and are single parents because that's possible.
Talk about it.
So,
Talk about it.
I don't know. That's just my honest opinion. You do what works for you. As long as you can take care of your kid, provide for them, give them the love and nurturing that they need. To hell what everybody else thinks.
See, that's what I like. F what everyone else thinks. I don't really care. As long as I'm over here getting what I need to do, we are very much good. So, I lost my complete train of thought.
Because you're getting old.
I am. Now, let me speak about these crazy baby mamas. Because, see, I like this. I like to cheerlead for us men, for us good men. because there is a lot of good men out here.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of awesome men.
Despite what, the, well, I'm trying to use the word, despite what, like, is actually said out there. Now, I know some men, I'm not gonna say no names, that have had children, but the mothers have stopped them from being good dads. Now, should that be a criminal act just as much as the man being reckless with his sword? Should that be a reckless act on the woman for kind of messing up the child's life by not letting the father be there, especially if the father wants to be there? Now, I've seen and heard a lot of fathers that have to go to court, and even the courts can't, reason with these crazy ass women. But at the same time, men, we did deal with these women. We did what we did without doing our background check, which I think doing a background check on people is very, very important. But but for whatever reason, we kind of run in that gun hole, and we end up with situations we really want to be in. So, should women be held just as criminally as I would say a man would be criminally for not letting the father be a father to the child that they both have? Because women have a tendency to be like, this is my child, not our child, it's my child. I carried him 9 months, it's my child.
Yeah, a deadbeat is a deadbeat. So why should one get special treatment and not the other? Yeah. Hold them both accountable the same way. I know there are females that do that. I know some that disgust me, but I separate myself from those people.
So they'll use the kid as a shield. And I say that to say this even with Future, because, like you said, we don't know him personally. But these women that are having kids with them just for a paycheck, should they be held responsible too? Because, I think Future said he's going to give the last baby mother $1,000. I'm like, $1,000 a month? I don't know. That's $12,000 a year.
If you don't want to go through that, stop reproducing. Vasectomy.
True. But this is what I mean with the woman. Was her intentions on getting a baby and getting a come up? If that was her intent, that was her sole intent, should she be held liable? Because that is negligence. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Yeah, negligence when it comes to a child. So should that also be something that is,
Well, in that situation, what are you going to do? Because at the end of the day, now the child is here and the child has to be taken care of. So, do I think it's wrong? If you're having a kid just because you think it's a big payday for you, absolutely it's wrong. But now the kid is here and you have to take care of it. What do you do with that?
Well, I personally think there definitely needs to be, okay, Court. So this is my logical explanation because a lot of y'all politicians are dumb. So if we're going to give, I know, certain people make a whole lot of money. I don't know how much. We can just use just a random person. Just say, I make $100,000 a year. Judge, but all right, you have to pay $2,000 a month. Okay, why? Because we feel like they don't know shit. This is what they feel. We're gonna put it on this scale, and the scale is gonna break it down. You have to pay $2,000 a month. Now, what is very interesting is they come up with a number, the court system, how much I have to pay, but they don't leave it to where the money got to go. Do you think that's fair? If you
mean they don't leave it to where the money got to go?
I'll put it this way. They say if me and my child's mother was going to court, they're like, all right, Clyde, you have to pay her $100 a week. Okay, fine. What if shouldn't be there some stipulations on
Like
what
what?
money has to be spent? I mean, I don't know. We talk about, future baby daddies. If you want 2 to 3 grand a month, where is this 2 to 3 grand going? Because does a child really need 2 to 3 grand a month?
I mean, maybe submit receipts. Is that what you're referring to? Because no, do I think child support should be so your baby mother could get their hair and their nails done and go on trips? No, it's
So,
for the kid.
well, so shit, because like I think a formula. If you're gonna tell me I have to pay so much, there should be a formula that's also used on where the money gonna go. Because if it's over a certain amount, say if I'm paying you 2 grand a month, 3. No, let's make it easy. Let's say 5,000 a month. So that would be $12.50 a week on average. $12.50 a week. Should there be a formula to come up to say, okay, well, this much money is going to be put away for when he gets older. This much money can go. This much money can go for him now. And obviously, if food, the diapers, clothing, but should it go to the light bill? Should it go to should it go to the electricity bill? Should it even go towards the rent?
Yeah, because those things are taking care of your child. Your child need lights. You have lights.
Okay. Oh, okay. And I very much understand this. But how much are you paying compared to how much the kid is using?
I get it. So I mean, but that's up to courts to decide. Like,
But
I even when Puffy Combs went to court, I guess one baby mother was upset because one was getting more than the other one, and then they wanted more money when the kids were smaller. I mean, if you don't really need it and you just want it because you want to be greedy and selfish, I get where you're coming from. But if you're actually using that money for the kid, like if it's paying for sports equipment, or maybe you do want to take them on a vacation here or there, as long as you're not saying, okay, give me $5,000 a month, and then calling the father of your child and saying, hey, my kid needs sneakers. Well, what are you doing with that $5,000 a month you're getting? If you're trying to live above your means, then no. So maybe there is some guidelines that should be written, but the question is how you're going to come up with what somebody should be given. Only thing I could think of is receipts.
my man said Diddy had to pay 70 grand a month.
Yeah, it was crazy how much child support he was paying at one point.
But this is what I mean. See, this is why I say that like the justice system is half-assed. Tell me how this money, how much I have to give or want it, which is fine. I know. But now I can't have no input on how the money's spent. Like if I'm giving you $70,000 a month, yo, listen, I want to tell you, you don't need. There's no way in hell you give me 70 grand a month. No. No, listen. Jesus.
I mean, are they going to private school? So, we know personally private schools cost. Like, I don't know what these women were spending their money on. It all depends.
Okay, so see, I'm a tax man, so let's break it down like taxes. All right, so how much school gonna cost a month? All right, we put that. We times that by 12. We can estimate how much food they're going to eat. We can estimate how much extra is going to cost. But at the same time, I was saying that the child, if I'm paying for food, I'm giving you this paying for food, clothing, A, B, and C. It's almost to a point. So what's the woman paying for?
I feel you.
Do you understand? So when I'm saying, when I was saying about the lights and stuff, like, well, he used the lights. I'm paying for his food. I didn't pay for his clothes. I didn't pay for his school. What are you paying for? If we came in this child on a 50-50 split, what are you paying for?
Again, I don't disagree with you. Like, I agree.
This is why I said a formula. I think a formula should come up and be had to actually say where the money has to go here. Because I know there has been kids that was getting child support when they hit 18, Mom, Dad said that he was giving you $200 a week. Where all this money at? Oh, well, I had to give you a roof over your head. I didn't hear that, but you had to pay for the roof too. Oh, well, I had to pay for the lights. All right, if I wasn't here, y'all still have lights. If I wasn't here, y'all still have cable.
You're right. You're absolutely right. I don't disagree.
So now I'm like, okay. That's why I say I think a formula needs to be come up with just to monitor where the money's going. Because $75.
But you know what? But in the same breath too, I can personally tell you, I know men that won't even go to court or show up at court. So then this is some of the reason why women get their way when they ask for outrageous amounts of shit. Dudes gotta know that courts don't just simply favor women. I know a dude that went and fought for custody of his child and got full custody.
Okay. Now that I can.
You have to have money for a good lawyer sometimes, but it's possible.
Because I know someone that baby mother took him for child support. She said he takes care of his daughter. I don't want no. This is what he told me. I don't want no back child support. The judge was like, well, back child support, 10 grand. Like, hold on. I'd be like, bitch, hold on, what? The judge would have to hold me and got in contempt. I'd have called her all types of dumb hoes. You stink. Our woman said she don't want no money. What you said? Well, I think that she may have been coerced or some whatever dumb shit her ass probably said out her mouth. So I think when it comes even to courts, you talk about this thing, the best thing for y'all to do is stay out of court.
If at all possible. But if you can't come to those agreements and you have to go to court, show up at court. Some dudes will not show up.
They won't. And I don't know what the hell's wrong with y'all. Show up to court.
Hell yeah, because then your voice can be heard. Because sometimes dudes will give money out of their pocket and don't have no receipt for it, and then the female will still make them look stupid. So I tell all my male friends all the time, keep your receipts for everything you buy your kid. Because it might be nice today, but you never know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Like women are like, oh, you my king, and then 5 minutes later, be throwing your ass out the damn door. Get out!
Hell yeah. Women are spiteful. We're very emotional. If we don't get what we want, the ones that ain't raised correctly, they will send you to hell if they can.
So back to the courts. Like I said, men, women, please do not use the courts if you don't have to. Step one is if you guys cannot get along, get what is called a mediator or a arbitrator before you go to court. Try, or even counseling, and draw up your own paperwork. Brothers, this will help save you in the long run. Because as long as you draw up your own paperwork and get it notarized, that means that is a contract and the courts must honor that contract. They must. Law. They gotta honor the contract. Now, technically, good men, this is for my good men that's going through it. Child support is illegal. It is. It's illegal. It's against the law. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. I know people say, oh, there's people in jail. Yes. But when you go to court, the court says ignorance is no excuse for the law. Basically break it down. If you don't know the law, that is not our fault. We have given you every resource to know the law. So now we can railroad you through whatever system we want because you don't know shit. Basically, that's how law works in a nutshell. So men, try anything to avoid the court system because Jess might say it doesn't favor women, but I think it does. It does favor, especially when it comes to Black people because they're already trying to railroad us anyway with the Black family, Black Lives Matter. But that's a whole nother subject that I'm gonna have to share my screen and show how Black Lives Matter is a bunch of bullshit and really don't like men, well, straight men. So it goes to the divide of the baby mama, baby daddy. And very interesting. Just even when we talk about baby mama, just baby daddy, because it's a dynamic that wasn't present only 2020, maybe I say 50 years ago. So yeah, we probably we go back to about 70s. So how do we even get to this baby mama, baby daddy era to even begin with? Yes.
Say that again.
I said baby mama, baby daddy really wasn't too prevalent about 50 years ago. So how do we get to the baby mama, baby daddy topic in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe quite too many people not educated enough. Well, not even educated, not spoken to enough about the do's and don'ts in relationships and how to carry yourself. Like I honestly, I don't know. I really don't. But just a thought.
Okay, this is another question. Baby mama, baby daddy. Do you think our parents and grandparents lied to us about relationships? Because from what I've seen, what I have researched is, I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I want that relationship like my grandmother, like my mama had," and truth be told, men been doing the same shit for I don't know how long. It ain't been new. It ain't nothing new under the sun. Men that had multiple women, men that had multiple kids. Matter of fact, I'll use my family for example. I found out that my boy, we met at work. We come to find out that is my cousin. His mom is really my aunt. His mom used to babysit my father. Now, there's stories about my grandfather jumping out the window with nothing but a top hat on. so
That's where you get it from.
huh?
That's where you get it from, no sir.
So, with that being said, and we always heard about, Mr. Jenkins with the other family across town. So, did our grandparents and grandmothers lie to us about relationships in the baby mom and baby daddy factor? Because I know my family is a couple. I heard my grandfather was a Rolling Stone, and a lot of my aunts and a lot of my uncles too. Sorry, aunts, gotta put you out there on Front Street, but there's a lot of Rolling Stones out there. A lot of kids, by different women, even when they was in relationships. But did our older generation handle it better by keeping everything under wraps, or did they turn around and they doom the future generations by not telling them the truth about relationships?
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say my grandparents or my parents lied to me because I never had those talks with my parents on how you're supposed to be treated as a woman or a man. I just learned what not to do by certain things that I saw growing up. But it was never a discussion. My grandparents, I didn't know were still married until my grandmother died, and my grandfather had to come from Virginia and sign some paperwork because they was legally still together. I just thought they was never together. My grandmother lived in New York and my grandfather lived in Virginia, but they never discussed whatever, if they even had any hatred towards one another. Because my grandmother was never that type of person. She would always bring us to Virginia, but I don't know. It was never a conversation. So it's weird. I don't know. Maybe they lied, or maybe.
Well, I mean, considering that a lot more people say we want that old school love back, do they really know what that old? Do they really know what the old school love back is? Because I know my grandparents. I always wondered, like, hey, my grandma and grandpa got all our separate rooms. Grandma's gonna kill my grandfather. That's why.
I mean, well, you know the answer if you really pay attention. Again, they had separate bedrooms. That's not normal for married couples to do, unless maybe somebody snores or kicks or something crazy. But typically, y'all sleep in the same room. So Of course you know something is wrong.
Okay.
If I see a parent, I've seen parents sleep on couches. If y'all not together, y'all not connecting, yeah, we know something is wrong. You just got to pay attention and open your eyes.
Facebook said, oftentimes they kept hidden secrets to protect the relationship and family views.
Say that again.
She said, oftentimes they kept hidden secrets to protect the relationships and family views.
That's true too.
Okay, so what's up now? It seems like ain't nothing secret. We ain't trying to keep shit. If we know some shit, it's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
You're absolutely right.
So
I don't think it would be like that if we didn't have all of that stuff.
So is it the
or you wouldn't like it would be like that, but you just wouldn't see it out there. Like now we can just put anything online.
Okay, because we didn't have access to so much stuff back in the day.
Right.
So it might have been known within the 4-block community, but it wouldn't be known to the next city.
To thousands of people, yeah.
I can smoke a bag of that.
Hmm?
I said that, I can smoke a bag of that. So then, okay. Let me say something about baby mom, baby daddy, because a lot of people want this old school feeling back, which I don't understand. I can rock with that too, but at the same time, let's look at that time period. The women didn't work, so since the women didn't work, a man was needed. So even if he did have a family on the other side of town, was it more acceptable for him to stay because he's a provider? For instance, Fences. If anyone has seen the movie Fences with Denzel
Yes.
and his wife, great movie. Then turned around. Sorry. Denzel and his wife. I don't know if they went through something, but Denzel definitely had a kid outside on his wife. And the wife ended up taking care of the kid. Now, it seems like back in the day, it was more, I want to say acceptable. Even though it's kind of crazy, it was more acceptable because like I said, I know my grandmother knew about my grandfather's outside kids, and those kids were still allowed to the house. Now I don't really know about the doggone moms. I could mean that might be a story, but the kids were still allowed inside the house. But it seems like since the men were was the provider and the man was kind of needed, I think people have a false sense of reality about the old school relationship.
Yeah, I can see that. I've heard people say they stay with somebody because they didn't have anywhere else to go and they didn't get that education that they needed. Which is why if you're going to date somebody or marry somebody that tell you don't have to work, if he giving you money, you better save it in a separate account, honey.
Well, I know some people that have definitely and then when shit went left, everything went left because they wasn't working. Oh, babe, don't worry.
Yeah.
But back then, it seems like it was more, they had to accept it. This is why I question people when they say, do they want the old school love back? You really don't know what was going on back in the day. A lot of women had to take a lot of shit because they had no choice.
Yeah.
They have no choice. Like, I mean, they couldn't really go out and go get a job and support themselves like that. Or they didn't want the shame of saying, oh, wow, you and so-and-so didn't work out. I mean, and I wasn't, and I think I know the church that promoted, oh, I mean, listen, y'all married for life. Life.
Mm-hmm.
Life is a long time. I can see why, about that 10-year mark, your ass get sick of seeing that person. Like, God. I can see why there's a lot of man caves being built.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you understand when you start getting into them years with somebody, you start looking at them a lot differently. So I was like, damn, that's about to go into the bathroom again. Right with your nasty ass. The toilet.
Breathing and it just bothers you.
He's like, yo, I know she found handy drawers, big ass drawers, across the shower curtain. Hang them shits outside so we can get so birds can use it as a nest or some shit.
You're silly.
Yeah, I can't help it. I don't think people really understand what was really going on back then. It's the same shit going on now. I was like, how is it different? I think the only difference is women have a lot more in what's the word I want to use? A lot more access to money and jobs, and they're being pushed away from.
Absolutely. And we're starting to educate ourselves a lot more.
Yeah, they getting educated, coming out of more debt for the education, but you got a piece of paper.
You're right. Yeah. But they're not just sitting at home cooking and cleaning.
Now, this is where another question is. If it was working, why change it?
But was it working?
It
wasn't.
Another question.
But that doesn't mean there wasn't depression, anxiety, all that stuff that comes with keeping your mouth closed just so you can have a place to lay your head at night. Dealing with knowing that there's another woman with children somewhere 4 blocks over. It's not working if you're not happy.
What if the man's not happy sitting there being the provider, but he has to sit there and do it because that's what he has to do.
Well, then don't tell the woman she can stay at home.
What if shit changed? What if after a couple years, it's like, yeah, it was good, but then she done got fat, got lazy, your ass coming home expecting dinner, and she got the microwave dinner in the oven, like, I slaved over a hot stove, decided to just popped it in the air fryer.
Well, then leave her ass. The hell? That's the lead. Like, if you're married and you're the breadwinner, you're working, and the woman is sitting at home all day, that's the least she can do. If she can't even cook a meal, I don't even know what you're doing with her.
Do you think divorce is an option? Because I'm actually saying is divorce an option because that also makes baby mamas and baby daddies is divorce. And divorcing can get nasty. So do you think that divorce should be an option?
If you've done everything else you possibly could to try to get the person to kind of see where you're coming from and adjust the way that they're doing things, whether it's counseling or you guys just talking personally and saying, hey, listen, I work 8 hours a day or 12-hour shifts. I would like to come home to a home-cooked meal and not something that's frozen. Do you think you could possibly make an effort to at least once or twice a week cook? Like, if you can compromise, no. But if you can't compromise, if the person is just going to be who they are and you know you're going to be miserable, yes, divorce is an option. Why stay in it?
They said it was what they said. is forever till death do us part. So, should you have to kill your partner and try to
We're
get
not
away with it?
killing any. I'm not condoning anyone killing anyone. Listen, I ain't going to jail for you. Somebody be on this doggone live and be like, well, they said kill him. No.
We do not promote killing. We do not promote killing. I'm going to say it right now. We do not promote killing. Please don't kill nobody. It's just a question. Listen, I'm a jokester. Don't take me seriously because I'll be talking a whole lot of shit. So please don't.
Yeah, I ain't fooling with you. Remember, it was Clyde who said it, not me.
Never that. No, because well, we gonna say that because on the baby mama and baby daddy thing, we talk about people just having kids, but divorce can create a lot of baby mama, baby daddy, and it seems, even though this is not true, it seems because this is what they promote. It's worse and a divorce than it would be just you just knock somebody up and just kept it moving. Right? Wrong? Maybe so, maybe no.
I don't know, because usually you hear men be like, yo, once I get divorced, that's it. I'm good for right now. I mean, well, no, because they do the stick and move. They just don't want a commitment. So I take that back. I don't know.
Well, see, being in a job where I do furniture and it's a random amount of people, I'll see a lot of men say, "Oh man, I'm so happy to get divorced. Oh, but you in this little studio apartment? Yeah, wife got the house. Wife and kids got the house, so I got the studio."
I mean, there's kids involved. Your kids
So,
need somewhere to stay. Why uproot your kids? Unless you want to take on the responsibility and say, you go, I'm going to stay here with my kids and work out a situation that way.
because do women not give the kids because they really love them, or do they feel the kids will secure them as a payment?
Say that again because your thing went out.
Okay, for instance, in divorce and making the baby mama the baby daddy issue, it's like, do women want the kids because they want the kids, or do they want the kids because they know that the kids will give them security, i.e., money?
I think it could be both.
Explain.
Me, I'm going to want my child because I got stretch marks and belly fat and I pushed you out. Like, you're mine. I love you. Visit your daddy. I ain't got no issues with that. But I couldn't see my life without my kid, or like waking up to them every single day. And I get it. Men are the same way as well. But that's where you have to work out something. Do that compromise. It sucks that you have to do the back and forth with luggage when it comes to your children. But hey, again, know who you're dealing with. And maybe you won't have that issue. I don't know.
Yeah, true. Knowing, I think knowing who you're gonna deal with is probably the most important thing you could take from this. I mean, like just knowing exactly who, what, where, given the time. I mean, because like a lot of times, a time is not given. Shit, a lot of times marriage time isn't given. And then next, 5 or 10 years later, you look at the person like, what the fuck? God damn, what is it? 5 years with your bum ass?
Yeah, they just like the idea of being married, some people. They want the ring, they want the big ass party. And then when you see the shit you dealing with through the years, like, oh shit, what did I just do?
Why should I get married? That's another topic that, well, I have a lot of shit to talk about when you talk about marriage. Oh, Lord of mercy. Come bring people to the front of the congregation.
There you go.
Well, listen, this is why you here to bounce me out, because I talk a lot of shit. So I mean, I just think I think that's just what it is. But I think that's a whole other topic. That we go, that's about a good half an hour, 45-minute topic. But I don't know how long we've been on this goddamn Zoom, but I swore it was only supposed to last an hour. Well, all right. So real quick, we're gonna talk about Will and Jada. Hold on, let me just do something real quick.
Oh God, what are you about to pull up?
I'm not about to pull up nothing.
Oh.
Okay, so I said we're gonna talk about Will and Jada. I don't think we need to be on it too long. But some of the things I've been seeing on Facebook, I ain't gonna lie, the Will Smith crying meme is hilarious. Damn, Jordan, you got knocked out by Will Smith.
I mean, okay, so I'm a little confused because I remember I sent you the full version that I saw, because at first I sent you half of a clip and then I sent you the full thing. Mm-hmm. I didn't see him crying within that, but I did see the memes.
I'm just saying. I didn't see these, but you know how the internet is damn and goddamn undefeated. It will make the internet. Okay, disclaimer: the internet is just like TV. TV is the same as media. Media was used by the Nazis. Okay, they can make the innocent look guilty and the guilty look innocent. So they said Will was very shaken up and upset. And listen, that's what they said. So I'm going with the internet. Fuck what the truth is. He was crying.
So,
my man was crying. My man breaking down. Oh no, fuck that. Let's really stick to the facts. So a lot of people saying, was Jada wrong?
Yes.
Okay, why? Because I don't think Jada was wrong. But go ahead.
So scratch the fact that it looks like it was a cheating situation, because everybody say that they had an open marriage. We don't know the details. Again, we're not them. Maybe they did. And if they did, oh well, okay, that's your personal business. I will say this first and foremost. She didn't owe anybody anything to have a discussion with the world about what she did in her bedroom. That was her own personal business. Who the hell cares? People go through this every single day. But my issue with her was she clearly stated she was broken. So if you end your 25-year relationship with your husband, so to speak, which is what she said, that they was in separate parts of the house or whatever the case may be, and you entered into another situation and you have not dealt with your own trauma that she expressed that she's had, because August had substance abuse issues. He was hopped up on pain pills. Her mother was. So she grew up with a lot of damage and things that she hasn't personally dealt with. And you brought yet another person, August, into this situation and hurt his feelings as well. You ain't have no business going to seek something from another man that he can't possibly give you. You have to fix yourself. Period. She should not have been engaged with him. But if you want to say, hey, hell yeah, they broke up, she could do whatever she wants, then yeah. But I just personally think she shouldn't have dealt with anybody. If you're so-called seeking something, go seek help.
I think the word is entanglement.
Huh?
I think the word of the day is entanglement.
Entanglement. Foolishness. Foolishness. That's what it was. Her own foolishness.
Okay. So from my perspective, they said I was Jada wrong. I said no. And I'm going to give the reasons why no. Because, however, Will and Jada wanted to do in a relationship, I don't fuck. That's between them. Me saying if she was wrong or right, it has nothing. But I will state my opinion because we all do have an opinion. But was she wrong? I think Jada did exactly what a lot of people do. And I've been guilty of this too. And I know a lot of people have been guilty of this. When we're hurt, we just want someone else to fix the pain.
Yeah, I call it kiss your lonely away.
Yeah, exactly. If we're hurt from someone else, we'll use someone else as what is called the rebound. And the rebound is just what it is. You were coming off of something, and someone just picks you up and runs with it, and it feels good because we all know when we first start talking to someone, it feels actually good to be in what is called the honeymoon stage. Very, very, very good. But after the honeymoon, but it's on the rebound, the honeymoon stage is very, very quick. I mean, it's not as long as if it's in the like you just talking to somebody. So the rebound can kind of come out very quick, but now, I mean, the honeymoon stage from the rebound come out very quick, but now you're entangled in something else. And how you get out of that without causing any feelings just because you was in a rebound state. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Again, I hear you,
Uh-oh.
but you engaging with somebody else does not fix your current issues that you feel within. She should have dealt with those things before she even looked at another man. I'm not arguing the fact that she found somebody else. You did what you felt is right, but she clearly used the excuse because according to her, she was broken and she was looking for something. You thought you was gonna find it in August? This was a man that you knew had issues with pills. He on drugs. What could he possibly do for you?
Well, listen.
Except steal your shit if you have pills in your cabinet.
Listen, man. What if he was?
Tell me I'm wrong.
Listen, I'm not gonna say you're wrong, but what if you saying all the sweet good things that women like to hear? Because listen, we all know how some men can sweet talk a woman out them drawers. Just in saying the right things. Now,
Okay, I hear it.
a lot of people's gonna say, well, August was broken, August was this, August was that.
Yeah, August is sick. He really is legit sick.
And,
so you also use that too.
but listen, considering I don't know the man, was he sick enough?
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again,
I
please?
said sick, Siri. I didn't say nothing about no goddamn what you call it. Okay, let me get back to talking. Oh, so for instance, if he was sick, say I mean, I don't know what he had. You know what he had.
He has, I can't remember like the full details, but he has something going on with him where at times, like that's why you didn't hear music from him. Because they were saying that he legit was gonna die. And this was before he started being on the pain pills. And he was having a hard time dealing with the fact that he might die at a young age. And this was like years before Will and Jada. Like when August first came out, I remember that story. So her meeting him, she knew that. And then he was also probably trying to deal with those issues with pills. And you still dealt with somebody that you know was broken. How the fuck two broken people gonna heal each other if they're not doing the proper things to fix themselves?
No.
Y'all looking like two big ass dummies.
Well, true, but this so-called broken person could have found healing and saying that I'm broken and you broken, so let's fix ourselves together.
And look how that turned out. Now he mad and he exposing all her business. And Will straight up was like, I'm gonna get you back. He made it perfectly clear, like, nah, I'm gonna get you back. This ain't the end of it. So y'all just going to keep doing this to each other? What's the point?
Get back.
People are weird.
Even though I feel that he probably there's probably some shit on Will we don't really know about, but Big Willie kind of clean. I mean, Big Willie
I'm sure there is.
Big Willie probably could have had big booty strippers, but you know.
Might have. I'm not saying he didn't, but his didn't come out. Jada's did.
Listen, this is what I'm saying. Men, go to cheat professionally. Don't be cheap, man. Don't go to the $2 hole. Cheat like the politician. Cheat professionally. Pay the money.
Oh my God.
You have to slide up $500-$600. And you go through and she go on her way. She ain't never gonna talk. You know why? Because you ain't that motherfucking important. See? That's the problem. You get to a point now, motherfuckers ready to get some of that cheddar. See, so man, you want to cheat, man? Listen, man, cheat high up. Stop going with the $2 hole. Stop going with the chick down the street at your job. Just pay the money. Pay the money.
So you're giving them that advice, and then they're gonna want more. If you want me to stay quiet, now you got to pay me another $10,000. That don't work either.
A lot of the hiring people that you pay, like what? They ain't talking. You know why they ain't talking? Because you barely have enough money.
Yeah, until they done with all of that money, then they coming back for more. You crazy as hell. Don't listen. People, please don't listen to him. Don't pay nobody.
Listen, go find the ones that deal with the politicians so you can, first of all, you got to get the dirt first. All right? It's a method to my madness. You said, well, who else you deal with? Yeah, you know what I mean? I got the center of the world. Oh, okay, good. See, because you always have a backup plan. You can't just go into these spots with no backup plan. I'm with men. Y'all cheat with no backup plan.
Oh my God.
But now we be here with all this shit. Oh my God. But I don't know. Jada going. I think. Okay, for me. Obviously, Will knew about this.
Yeah.
He did. I think Will's frustration is you let this come out. And it goes right back to what my friend says about they kept things secret and hidden to protect the family views. So I don't think it's so mad at the situation that happened because it looked like they got through that. That's not the issue. The issue is we got through this situation, then you didn't keep your shit under wraps.
She did. He didn't. That's it boils down to don't mess with no emotional dude. The dudes be emotional sometimes. And he snitched.
These niggas is emotional. Let's talk about these
Emotional.
A lot of y'all dudes is emotional. Y'all listen.
Yo,
Listen.
I'm lying.
Listen. Listen, dudes, y'all know I come at y'all. I come at y'all hard all the time. A lot of you niggas ain't shit. Y'all do. I'll be like, yo, man, switch your tampon, B. Yo.
Exactly.
She sat up here, man, and yo, she was messing with another dude. Nigga, you just with a girl with me yesterday.
Yo, Bill Bellamy said it best. I don't know if you seen his Instagram post. He said it best. You see a bike leaning up against a house and you look at it and you say, I want that bike. Knowing it's not yours. It belongs to somebody because it's on their property. It's not your property. You go take that bike, you ride that bike, and then get mad when the owner want their bike back. Jada and Will are married. August was nothing. He knew that they were married. You're not going to win in this situation. She probably got more to lose divorcing Will than August would. Being with her.
I smash some bitties too. You know what I mean? But my bitties ain't talking. Your bitties talking. Silence that nigga. Y'all, you making us look bad.
Nah, she put that thing on this young ass. He didn't know how to handle it. His feelings was hurt.
I'm so done. So, dude, we gotta have a whole show about these emotions. Yeah, look, Larry. I bet Bill Bellamy was speaking the truth, man. Like, listen, man.
He was, straight up. Listen. Don't touch another man bite.
Emotional out here. Like, I don't get it. I don't get the emotionality of these dudes, especially these young dudes. Like, these young, listen, man. Just go back to baby mama and baby daddy. Your daddy was around, so you might be a little bit soft. Because no offense, because you was raised by your mama. You got too much estrogen. You know, I mean, like rolling through you. You don't have enough testosterone. Your daddy ain't teach you the game. He ain't teach you, yo, this is just how it is. This is part of the game, man. Come on, listen. This is when some of these old movies, the map and everything, yo, man, why you get mad? Yo, don't get mad at me, yo. Your chick chose me. Yo, chick chose me. You know what I mean? Chose me. All right, so stop crying, man. Stop crying. Exactly, man. There's too much money in the Smith family tree to all to be coming out here trying to, I'm trying to live my truth.
And then he had pink hair. Come on now, you had pink hair. Shut your ass up.
You sound like crime. You sound like an abused woman. She told me she loved me. Nigga, man up, nigga. You know what the game is. Come on, you August 17. Now, how many chicks you done smashed? And left, see what I mean? How many chicks have he slashed and left by the bedside?
But it wasn't Jada.
Huh?
It wasn't Jada though.
It doesn't matter. It's the same concept. I guarantee he was looking at these chicks. Man, why these chicks wilding, man? I just slid through, you know what I mean? The same thing happened to him. Oh my God, my truth. Really? Really? Listen, my thing is, don't do unto others that you cannot do done unto you. If you can't handle the fire in the kitchen, just please, man, don't play these games. A lot of people want to play games that they're not built for.
Exactly.
They're not ready for these games. I mean, the relationship is a game. It's a game. If you get hurt by the game, fine, but don't get mad if your ass did the same thing. You done did the same exact thing to somebody else, but now you mad when it's done to you. Come on now. Let's stop this. Energy flows both ways. So if you did it, it's going to get done to you. Just chop it up. Part of the game. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, because I know Will is, always on that positivity right now, that good family image. Now he got this nonsense.
Oh, no. Don't mistake he behind the camera, so he got to keep it cute. But behind closed doors, he probably cussing her out.
Yep, I get you.
Everything under the sun.
Damn it, you should have kept messing with the gardener. God damn, the gardener would never said nothing.
He probably said, "What the hell is an entanglement, Jada? Who does they got home? What is that? Just tell the truth." Now you got me sitting up here like an idiot at this red table because you done did some shit. Telling my business.
I'm using these big ass words. These people dumb.
Will cussed out.
Yeah,
Don't be fooled by them tears. He cussed out.
I know. I was like, man, I can't believe I'm on this goddamn table talk. Because what's so funny, in the beginning, they said, listen, we ain't say shit. We have not said nothing. Even if they have an open marriage, they never said nothing about it. Never. Because honestly, I don't think people understand when it comes to relationships. Relationships between you, the other partner, I don't care if it's 3, 4, 5 people. That's the only, it's like a circle. If it's 2 people in a circle, fine. If 3 people in a circle, fine. 4, 5, I don't care. No one should be able to enter this circle. Period. Unless we allow them to enter into the circle. Too many people want to be into the circle. This is why this topic is so relevant.
Well, clearly they did allow him, because if I was Will, there's rehab. He has money. He's a celebrity too. Why is he in my house and we trying to help him get off pills?
But Will also said
send his ass to rehab.
But Will also said he was done with her.
I don't care. It's still your house.
Well,
so let me ask you a question. You got a whole wife, and y'all still together, but y'all might be separated. Y'all not seeing eye to eye. You gonna be all right when she bring another dude inside your house? Eating your food, not paying no bills, sleeping on your couch.
Whoa. See, that's why I try to goddamn mind. He's gonna pay some motherfucking bills.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna be coming over here.
Okay.
All right? You're not gonna be in my house for goddamn free.
Having an entanglement on the sheets you purchased, please. I don't give a damn how big a house is. Not me.
Listen, man. That's not pay to play, son. Because see, I'm not mad at him. I couldn't be mad at the man. It's part of the game. I would be mad at her. Like, why is the dude coming here? Now, see, I can respect the dude that will come to me and tell you, this is what it is, bro. Blah, blah, blah. All right, man. So then me and him have a conversation. I don't think enough people have conversation with the opposite person. If I'm coming to your house and I know your husband's there, I'm gonna have, you know what? I have a conversation with the man.
Let me tell you something. That's what they make red roof inns for. You better go back to the old days by taking her to the hotel. Y'all want to spend time together. Not in my house. If we agree to be separated, fine, do your thing, but not in my house where my kids stay. No.
So what if he just slide through at night and then turn around and he
Nah,
before the kids leave?
not in my house. If I pay for it, no.
Whoa, okay, so what am I paying for? Now what?
I still wouldn't do it. Yo, that's crazy.
I told you. Listen.
Let me be separated from a man and he bring another woman in the house. Everybody getting beat up. Everybody getting beat up. You better go to the Flamingo Inn and put it on a dirty mattress. It ain't about being mad. It's about respect. Respect my space.
Listen, half my house. You know what? Let's just draw a motherfucking line straight.
Guess what? You take that half of your bed mattress and you bring it outside into somebody else's backyard and you do what you need to do. Not inside the house.
I'm so done with you. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not having this conversation with you no more. She gonna tell me to take half my stuff outside. Not half my shit. I take half my bed and she'll be on half my side of the bed. What's wrong with that? Jess? Did we lose Jess? Jess, I think we lost you for a hot second.
Okay, no, I'm here. Say it again.
I don't even know how long we have been on, but it's 11:30. About to be 11:30. We've been on for an hour. Maybe. All right, people. So me and Jess want to call this quits for today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves because it was just a very entertaining conversation. Hopefully we're gonna get this shit back to a normal scheduled program so we get this up and running. I gotta figure out how to go live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. That's my next thing. So if anybody know how to go with Facebook live on Facebook and YouTube at the same time, because we do have a YouTube channel. We're gonna definitely work on this, get this up and running. Thank you for all the comments inside of my live stream on Facebook. We're going to be I don't know. We're gonna be doing something later on. I'm gonna get together with Jess, figure out if we can come up with another topic, better day, more planning. Hopefully, well, I'm gonna leave all this to Jess because
better planning.
I ain't shit. I'm the procrastinating last time minute. Look, I was supposed to file for unemployment, ain't do shit, and it's 11:24. So I cannot file for unemployment till motherfucking tomorrow morning. Messed up.
Yo, I'm gonna need you to do better.
Listen, the way my brain works, it's like it's like a gerbil in it, like constant motion. It just doesn't stop. It's just more stuff. Like, oh, I can do this. I can do this. It don't have no sense of anything. But I'm going to work on it. Her truth, his truth. I think this is something that could, when we get it dialed in some more, get some people on it to really talk some more shit. And I think it'd be something big, right, Jess?
Mm-hmm.
So as you know, Jess gonna be doing most of this shit yelling at me. So when we get back on, when we come on air, you're gonna see Jessica always yelling at me. I'm just like, that's it.
If you're talking foolishness, I have to yell at you.
Huh?
If you're talking foolishness, I have to yell at you.
This is what I do best.
Mm-hmm. You try to get on my nerves.
I love you, Jess. I love you.
Love you too. Figure out your life. We got to plan something in advance.
Listen, Jesse's gonna do all the planning. I'm just gonna show up.
Jesus Christ. Okay, you know what?
You see how good that works?
No.
It worked, yo, it works perfect. I just gotta just show up. We're gonna work this out, people. Thank everyone for like joining in. Thank everyone for the comments, like, share, and subscribe. Well, I haven't even put up the damn link for the goddamn YouTube, but I will do that. Go join the group on Facebook. Me and Jess is gonna be out. We're gonna see y'all hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully some more topics. Join the group. Give us some topics that we can talk about. And if you want to be in some of these topics, if you got some truths that you want to come out, yeah, come on. I'm always ready, you know, to talk. I'm always ready to hear some shit, to talk some shit, and hear your version of the truth. His version of the truth, her version of the truth is, and the real truth is somewhere in the middle because we all have different perspectives. So, Jess, you want to say anything on closing out?
Nope. Thank you guys for joining. And that's it. See you guys next time.
All right. Peace, love, and happiness. We're going to see y'all next time. Yo.